Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today I'm going to be doing my very late update for the Nightmare on Panning Street project pan. This is a project that was created by Ceylon and Valerie. They are members of the PANtastic Ladies and this is done in collaboration with the PANtastic Ladies. What they did was they took their favorite horror movies and they created prompts to go along with them. So there are 40 horror movies that we are working our way throughout the course of this project, and it does run until Halloween of 2022. So my update, I apologize, is late. February was a really just very rough month for me personally, so I am very behind on my filming. I hope that you will all forgive me, but I want to make sure that this is getting as much love and attention as it can possibly get because it's a super fun project. So let's go ahead and jump into the first thing that I do not have here with me because it's in my bathroom and I didn't get up to go get it. So the first item that I'm working on is from Glow Recipe. It is their watermelon lotion. It is heavenly. I've actually really very much fallen in love with this product. It was chosen for the prompt Children of the Corn. The prompt there was a food related item. And this is something that I am trying to use up in its entirety. I have used it 4 additional times since our last update, and it is still hanging on. It is still hanging on. Hopefully it'll be an empty very soon though. The next item that I am working on is for the prompt Night of the Living Dead, something to wake up your face, and for me, that is concealer. I desperately need concealer every moment of my life. So I decided to pull in, this is from the Ulta House Beauty brand. This is their full coverage liquid concealer. It is in the shade Fair Cool. It is my goal to use it up entirely, and as of this moment, I have done that. So I pulled the stopper. I have scraped out as much as I possibly can from this container. I really enjoy this product a lot. In fact, I'm hoping that the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty is coming up soon because I have every intention of replacing this, even though I have about 1 million concealers at the moment. I just really love this. I feel like this shade works so well for me. It has a very slight pinkiness to it, which I feel like really helps to brighten and cover the massive dark circles that I have underneath my eyes. I feel like the consistency on me works really well. It's a really nice product. So I did use this an additional 25 times to get it to this state, and I'm very excited to have a full-size makeup empty. The next item that I am working on is for the prompt Frankenstein, and this is a product that you have frankened. So in this compact, I had a combination of 2 of the Laura Geller Baked and Brightened powders. I have the shade Fair, which was too light for me, and then also the shade Light, which was too dark for me, so I mixed the 2 together, and I really enjoyed what came out of it, and it has been used up in its entirety. So for the purpose of this project, this is an empty. However, I do still have those powders because there was still some left. So they're not makeup empties, but we do have an empty for this project, which is again, very exciting. The next item that I was working on is this right here. This is from Nomad Cosmetics. This is their America's Parks palette. This was for the prompt Friday the 13th, which is a summer themed item. I brought this in because here in the United States, over the summer is when most children are out of school. So a lot of families go on vacations, road trips, parks, big destination points. So I thought this really fit that theme well. This is definitely a very bright, fun, summery sort of palette, and I really enjoyed using it. My goal was to use it 13 times, which means that I only needed to use it 3 times to hit that point, and I'm happy to say that I have done that. So this is actually completed for this project as well. I really like this. Nomad just came out with a new one for Whistler, Canada that I really want. I really enjoy Nomad Cosmetics. The next item that I am working on is for the prompt Paranormal Activity, an item that never disappears. Clearly, that's a blush. Clearly. So I pulled in this right here. This is from Dior. This is their Dior Backstage Rosy Glow Blush in the shade 001 Pink. It is definitely very, very pink. Although this is one of those products that is supposed to kind of change depending on your pH, so it's not quite as crazy pink on me as it is in the pan. It is my goal to use this baby 66 times, and I am nowhere near that. I've only used it 8 times since our last update for a total of 28 uses. No, 38 uses, sorry, 38 uses. So we're gonna be hanging on to this for a while, which honestly is fine. This is a ridiculously expensive product, so I love that I am ensuring that I am getting some good usage on it, and it's not one of those things that I buy, I'm excited about, I use it, and then I stick it in the drawer to die. So happy with the progress there. The last item that I pulled in is for the prompt, the Omen, which is to use 6 pans 6 times each. So I pulled in this right here. This is my Smashbox Cali Contour palette. I have to be careful when showing this to you because the contour shade itself is broken and falls out of the pan. I'm so glad that I pulled this in because I now have very mixed feelings about it. So I have used everything in here 6 times, and there are some things that I really, really enjoyed and some things that I just really didn't. So I don't contour. I don't know how to contour. I feel like I look bad when I try, probably because I don't know how to do it. So I actually used this as an eyeshadow, so that's how I got my 6 uses on it. The highlighter is lovely, very, very pretty. The bronzer's okay, not bad. This, according to the package, is a highlight, a matte highlight. I did not use it in that way. I'll be honest, I don't really know how to use it in that way. Sorry about that, my memory card was full. I was talking to you about this palette right here, and I was talking about this shade right here that is apparently a matte highlight. I used it as an all-over face powder. It is very similar to my skin tone. It does, though, pull on the yellow side for me, so I didn't love it. But when I get around to actually panning this baby here, that's how I'll be using it. And I do have a little bit of a dip going along the side here, which is pretty cool. This right here, this is on the back, it says Shimmer Bronze Highlight. I didn't like the way this looked on my skin at all. I did use it as a bronzer. It just looked muddy on me, which is such a bummer. So I'm not exactly sure what I'll end up doing with this at some point, but I didn't love it. The blush though, I blushed really very nice, very neutral sort of pinky shade, and I liked it. So that means that I have, what, 4 new ones coming in? 1, 2, 3, I have 4 new movies coming in, which is very exciting. So I did get a new phone, and I haven't set up my Tiny Decisions app, so we're gonna do this through pretty random. I only put in variables 1 through 40, so we're just gonna hope that I don't get ones that I've already drawn, and if we do, then I'll just re-roll. So let's see here. We've got number 24, number 2, number 25, and number 30. Okay, let's see what those are. Number 2 is one that I have not gotten yet. That is for the prompt Halloween, which is a set of sheet masks, which is good because I need to get them used up. Everything else, let's see. Oh, 24, excellent. One that I have not gotten. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Very good. I have not seen the movie, but I have obviously read the play. I don't know why I said obviously. If you haven't been around before and you don't know much of my backstory, I have an English degree and I also did theater for most of my life. So that's where the obviously came from, even though you guys probably didn't know that. As for the first movie, Halloween, I have not seen that. I've never seen the original. I've never seen any of the Halloween franchise movies, to be honest with you. Okay, number 25 I already got, which was Frankenstein, so I'll need to re-roll for that one. And then the number 30, which is The Strangers, something else I have not seen. Something No Longer Welcome. I have a good idea for that. Controversial, but good. Okay, so we're gonna re-roll one of them. 39, I think I do have. Nope, that's one that I've seen this movie. 7. I've seen that movie. Something in its box. If you haven't seen the movie, you don't know what that reference is, but if you know, you know. Okay, let me go ahead and find items to go with each of these prompts, and I'll be back. All right, we are back, and I have some, I think, really good options. So the first one we'll talk about is for the prompt Halloween, and that is going to be a set of sheet masks. The only set that I have only has 3 remaining in it, and that's these right here. I purchased these a very long time ago from like Marshall's or something. And I didn't really like them. I've used 3 out of the 6. I have 3 left. I think this is a good prompt to really push me to get them finished up. There's nothing really wrong with them. I just didn't really like them either. So I'll get all 3 of these used up. The next prompt was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which is a dual-ended item. So for that, I picked this right here. This is from Kaja. This is on one side a lipstick, and then on the other side, a lip liner. Thought that would be nice and fun to use. So I will use this item 6 times on each side. The next prompt that I got was The Strangers, Something No Longer Welcome. Okay. I was going to do something else, and then I decided, you know what, I really don't want to give them a platform in any capacity. So I chose one of these right here. This is from Stila. This is their Glimmer and Glow. So the reason that this, as well as the other ones that I have in my collection, are no longer welcome, because I just don't ever use them. But this is flippin' beautiful. It's like this old gold, grungy, greeny bronze sort of shade, which is 100% my jam. This is in the shade Le Douce, I think. But yeah, absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I never ever end up using these, which is a terrible shame. So that's why they're no longer welcome in my collection, because I don't need to be spending money on things that don't get used. And then I think the last one is for the prompt 7, which is something still in its box. I chose this right here. This is a deluxe sample of the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Somehow I've never ever used this product, ever. This is a cult favorite. I've never used it, so I do want to use this baby all up. I think that'll probably take me a few months. I use powder pretty sparingly, so I'm really excited to use it, and I'm really glad that I have kind of something that kicks me in the pants to make me use it. I've mentioned before that I'm definitely one of those people that when something is expensive or luxe or really nice, I want to save it for a special occasion. I want to savor it. Which means that it expires and I never actually get to use it. So this is a perfect reason to pull this baby out. So I think that is all of the items that I'm bringing into this project. It's really exciting to kind of get a zhuzh up. I think that's a really, really good thing. Oh, I don't think I mentioned with the Stila, I want to use it 6 times. So excellent. All right, so down in the description box below, I will have everything that I'm wearing as well as everything that I'm panning and links to Valerie and Ceylon so that you can go check them out as well. And if you would like to participate in this project, I really hope that you'll consider doing so. It's a lot of fun. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.